Kelly, thank you. One city, one club. What a wonderful place this is. A beautiful, bright, brisk afternoon on the Tyne. A rivalry which is raw and crackling. And in the context of all that has gone before this weekend, a day that for one or the other is crying out to be seized. Newcastle Arsenal, each under the skin of the other. This fixture has become an occasion. Tonali works it short with Gordon, and then Tonali delivered, and Voltemala scored! And now he fills the part. This one's short for Eze. And Ødegaard, and Rice again, what a header!
Big.
Scores a goal that matters plenty. Another Arsenal substitute saves the day. Ødegaard's corner. Oh, they've stolen it! Arsenal have nicked it on 96! Gabriel's gigantic moment! Obliged to win! The Gunners have gone and done it! Right at the last! Mentally. Monstrous leap from Gabriel. Deep into stoppage time. And on a ground where they have felt pain aplenty. 70,000 people at Old Trafford, Manchester, the Stretford end for a lost star of Liverpool. And that is beautiful. So, the weight of expectation. If Ruben Amorim had had his way last autumn, then this would have been the start of it. Regardless, after a recuperative summer, this is as clean a slate as he is going to get. And for all that Arsenal have been brilliantly reinvigorated. Ødegaard gliding. Martin Ødegaard! Pitched inconveniently for Altay, who did well to cling on.
It's just so silky when it gets played into him in that pot.
Who's floated it gorgeously towards Mbeumo. It's Bryan Mbeumo who tucked it wide via a deflection for another Manchester United corner.
Yeah, Calafiori had gone forward, it had left a huge gap. See where Mbeumo is.
Bruno Fernandes snapping in again. Dorgu! Oh! He's hit that beautifully pure. And it's nicked off the back post. Now Rice delivers right under the bar and in! Calafiori right on the line! A magic Arsenal set piece of the type to which all became accustomed last year, and Altay Bayındır was lost. Cunha ploughing through the heart of them. This is Matheus Cunha for Manchester United. That was forceful.
Oh, it's really good end to end. Martinelli should have.
Cunha. Cunha!
What a save. That is a hell of a save. That is one hell of a save.
If there's time, there's not. Arsenal launch with a win on a ground where for them wins have always meant plenty. They had to dig for it. Boy, they had to dig.
So here comes the Premier League again after the September international break. Nottingham Forest, in their changed colours, have lost all 4 previous visits to the... Madueke. Zubimendi! Well, those opening goals for a club go. That's pretty darn special. A sumptuous volley from 5th in his first season. Eze. And Gyökeres! 2 of the new boys combined. And and within 50 seconds of the restart, Arsenal double their advantage. Rice. Trossard. And the header curves in, and Zubimendi is having a day of days. One from nodding distance, one from a neighbouring parish, and Arsenal going top of the Premier League table. And didn't Martin Zubimendi show it? Goals of very different styles. Oh, and Gyökeres scored two. Forest.
Kelly, thank you. Quite a roar. A roar that anticipates what has become these last years one of the adrenaline contests of our game. Combustible, no holds barred, hugely consequential, and each off an uplifting week, and with Liverpool still ominously perfect, neither side here could contemplate retreat. Holland has released Reinders.
He's away.
To Johnny Reinders. Erling Haaland!
Brilliant.
Without stopping for breath. Utterly irrepressible. Thrilling.
Absolutely amazing.
Eze. Lifted forward here from Martinelli. Oh, what a finish! What a magical finish from Gabriel Martinelli to pull it out of the fire for Arsenal. For the second time in a week, Gabriel Martinelli has jumped off the Arsenal bench and impacted gloriously. There's always a twist. City Arsenal, there's always a twist. Friends and enemies, Arteta and Guardiola have to shake on a draw. Welcome one and all. This is the Emirates Stadium, North London, the home of the Arsenal, and reopened for business tonight at the start of a season when the Gunners seek at last to shift up from the perennial nearly club to the real deal. A win already at Old Trafford. Now a visit from the keen, noisy new boys of Leeds United. A palpable sense of fresh challenge in the air. A new signing, Eberechi Eze, just unveiled. The place, Graham Lasso, is effervescent. Rice to stick it under the crossbar. It's in! Another peach of an Arsenal set piece. Murian Timber is at the core of the celebratory crowd. It's away by Gruyev. Zubimendi again. And Timber. And Saka! Thumps it in with style. That's how you remember Bukayo Saka.
Well, given how the atmosphere had got quite flat, this goal's really important this afternoon for Arsenal.
A day or two older, so that record is safe. Here's Gyökeres. Forcing back Stroud. Gyökeres is off and running! The moment for which he has hungered. And his new mate smiles admiringly from the stand. The smile behind the mask. 3-0 the Arsenal, and the new centre-forward is in business. Declan Rice with the corner. Calafiori, and stabbed in by Murian Timber! A day beyond his dreams. The fullback who scored once before for Arsenal has scored twice on the night. Victor Gyökeres. A proper gunner now! Feeling the part, looking the part. Yes! Embracing the moment. Arsenal with a swagger, a smile, and a smidgen of style. For Mikel Arteta, Timber, Saka, Gyökeres, Timber, and from the penalty spot, Gyökeres again. Leeds on the end of a tough one. Arsenal, Rebecca. Arsenal play 2-1-2, hitting their strap and loving life. 5-0 the Gunners.
Open eye, feel the waves cut through me, hypnotized